and the Lakers regain the lead. Look at the determination on his face. J.R. Smith fought with his hands down. Talking about closer, no question about it.
What's up YouTube, this is All Might Kicks. For review today, we've got the beloved Nike Kobe Zoom 6 in the infamous Grinch colorway. This is a replica sneaker. Three things that we're talking about when we are looking at a replica sneaker: quality, replication, and the flaws. And I will share all these three. Let's start first with quality. The quality is great. It is just like the retails. I will pull out the Kobe 6 retail that I had from 2012, I think. I'll check. It's the blue colorway of the Kobe 6. That was actually my first sneaker I've ever bought with my own money. So that's this model Kobe 6 is a pretty special shoe for me. The shape looks spectacular. It looks just like the retails. There are a few flaws, very minor flaws I can point out later on, but overall the quality, from the materials to the craftsmanship, it's great. People will confuse quality with craftsmanship. What I mean by quality is the materials that they use to make the sneaker, and craftsmanship is how they put those materials together. For this one, both are great. And the materials are 90% the same. That is crazy. I don't know how they were able to do that, because this shoe is 10 years old. And the shoe I had was from 2012. I don't know how they did it. My guess is they've had the same suppliers, or this material is not that hard to find, and there were many factories that made this material. Replication. How is the replica? Did they do a good job copying the real thing? I do have the Nike Kobe 6 in the varsity blue colorway from 2012. No, 2011. It's from 2011. Now this is a really old shoe. I've taken it apart to look at the zoom units. The only difference that I can see is in the tongue. The Nike Torch is not the same. The holes are more of a honeycomb here. As you can see, I have B-roll that will show that. And here, it's more of a pentagon. I mean, the same shape, but it's a little bit more slanted, and it's much, much smaller. In terms of performance and what it actually does, since this is a basketball shoe, it works. I walked in these and in the other shoe whenever it was still working. So this part of the sock, or this part of the sneaker of my foot, is good. I didn't sweat in it, and the other places it did. So Nike Torch works. I love this tech. The placement of the signature is a little bit different, but who can see that? The textures are the same. The molding is the same. What is interesting is this is an 11.5 and this is an 11, and they seem to be the same size. So that is something. This is just slightly bigger when it should be noticeably bigger. Another difference is the swoosh. Where the swoosh begins is the correct place, but where the swoosh ends is in the wrong placement. But I don't think anyone's gonna notice that. See, it starts here, and it's supposed to start lower. On this one, it starts a little bit higher. That's it. Those are the two differences that I really saw, is the honeycomb in the Nike Torch tongue and the swoosh. Everything else is the same. Even in the molding of the insole is the exact same material. This material is what makes this shoe what it says that it molds to your feet. And it's good. It's exactly the same. One question that a lot of people ask me is that does it have zoom air? A lot of people ask if replicas have air, if they have zoom air, but the same tech as the real thing. I can say for certain that this one does. Now, I haven't opened this one up like I did with the Nike Kobe that I had from a long time ago. Here you can see the air units, the zoom air units, one in the heel and one in the forefoot. I could say I have other shoes with zoom and they feel exactly the same. I will play on these sneakers when I find a place indoors that I can play. Will not play this outdoors, and I will give an update on how they perform. But I've been walking in this shoe and the traction is the real thing. I was washing dishes with these shoes and I planted my foot and I tried to twist it and my feet did not move. So if you're gonna hoop in this shoe, I think it's gonna hold up and I think it's gonna perform really well. I will try it too, but we'll see. I'm gonna give you an update on that. The seller is Kick Jerry. We'll show their Instagram. They respond well. What I like about them is their shipping and the price is good. They don't have a website. You text them a picture of the shoe that you want and they'll give you a price. Reliable. They ship pretty quickly. And yeah, the problem is with Kick Jerry though is his QC. All he's gonna do is do this. And then put it back in the box. I'd ask for detailed QCs just to show both sneakers, both the left and the right, and make sure you have the right size, which he always gets me the right size, so that's never been an issue. Most of my shoes from the last month are from Kick Jerry. Great quality, almost the same materials, great replication, minimal flaws. This is the Nike Kobe 6 in the Grinch colorway. Thanks for watching.